What's up, TLF family? Today we're going to talk about how to unrack properly on a bench press. Okay, it's very important. If you lose tightness in your lats, your obliques, and your abs, as well as your glutes, you're not going to properly be able to stabilize the weight down and produce proper force. How you start is as important as you finish. It's the most important thing. If you start off wobbly and unstable, then your movement's going to be off. You're not going to have a successful lift. So let's talk about how your blades, how your shoulders should be sitting on the bench first, before we talk about how to even unrack the bar. Before I even do that, I'm going to show you how my blades move just here. With the camera on my back. The blades should not be shrugged up or protracted forward. You should always be retracting those shoulders back and then down. Really important that it goes down towards your hips. Like those blades should drop down towards your hip bones, and you should be retracting those blades really tight into the bench. You're gonna create this natural arch in your lower back. That's totally normal. You need that for the bench press. But keep drawing the blades down towards hip bones and retract them really tight into the bench. Now I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the bench press. Okay, so even when I'm setting up, as I lay back to set up here, everyone has their own unique setup. You gotta find your own. I like to kind of use the rig right here as a means to draw my shoulders in the right position. So you can grab it like so, or here. I like to grab it on the outside like this. I like to start drawing my shoulder down towards my hip bone. I get both of them set really tight. Super, super solid. I puff my chest up, and I keep drawing my blades down into the bench. I wanna feel my blades actually physically draw into the bench and create force inward the entire time. Notice that my shoulders are not going up here and protracting. Most people start the bench press like this, end up having a lot of rotator cuff problems, or they can't produce force to get a successful lift. So really focus on your setup, draw down, squeeze your blades really tight, get your feet back a little bit so you can get some glute connection. You should be squeezing your butt really tight here and drawing your blades down towards your hip bones and squeezing them hard. Of course, you're bracing. Make sure you check out the bracing video if you haven't already. And then we'll go into how to actually unrack the bar. Okay, so we have Nick here, going to demonstrate to us how to set up on the bench. He's going to lay back right here. And as you can see, he's setting his shoulders like we talked about. They're drawing down towards his hip bones. They're retracting down really tight. His feet are digging the ground a little bit. He grabs on the bar. Now, your grip depends on you a little bit. If you have longer arms, you want to go wider. If you have shorter arms, you probably want to go closer. From here, he's going to actually pull the bar off the rack and draw his blades down even harder. And really squeeze his blades really, really tight. Now here, of course, he's going to draw the blades down hard as he pulls the weight down towards his chest. He keeps puffing up his chest. He gets here, he drives through his feet, and he presses up. He unracks, and then he racks the bar back on the rack. Okay, so now that you've seen how the blades are set, how you pull it off the rack, now I'm going to show you with the spotter. It's really important that you do bench with a spotter because they allow you to actually keep your blades set nice and tight and not protract and round it. Okay, the spotter's job is to help guide it off the rack for you. Your job is to continuously draw it down like a dumbbell pullover almost, or a straight arm pull down. Okay, so we're going to set up again. So we talked about, we're going to lay back here. We're going to get nice and tight using our rig. Blades draw down towards the hip pockets. I'm going to retract my blades down to the bench, puff my chest up. I'm going to use my legs to bridge a little bit to really draw down to that bench. When I feel set, I'm not going to let it go. My grip's going to be a little wider than Nick's. Once I set my grip, my feet are back, I'm ready to go. Give Nick a countdown, 3, 2, 1, deep breath. Pull it off the rack and squeeze really tight. I'm also breaking that bar in half really hard. I keep those blades locked down. Then of course I actively draw down my blades, hit my chest here, and then draw with my legs to finish the movement. Unrack and done. Okay? So that's how you unrack the bar properly and make sure you stay stable throughout the bench press. You do not want to just protract and round. You're gonna end up hurting yourself in the long run. Not worth it, okay? So for more tutorials like this, make sure you like this video, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, peace.